The lake is now just 37% full. This week, it could hit its lowest point ever. 8 News Now reporter Sally Jaramillo joining us in studio with what is being done to change the problem.
Brian, right now we're about to break a record. The lowest level the lake has been at since it filled in 1930s was in 2016. In the next couple of days, we're going to be at that again. If we have a federal shortage in 2022, that would be a decline of about 8,000 acre-feet of water to Nevada. Right now, it would not cause any cuts here because we don't take all the amount we are allotted out of the lake. But to help save water, Governor Steve Sisolak signed a bill that gets rid of non-functional turf. Beth Moore with the Southern Nevada Water Authority says that is grass that never gets stepped on, like in medians, near sidewalks or parking lots.
We've identified that there are approximately 5,000 acres of non-functional turf in the valley. That accounts for about 12% of our water use.
Mandatory cuts to how much water is used would hit California and Arizona harder. However, because of complex agreements with Nevada, they would be using credits from previous years to offset those cuts. That means they would still take large amounts out of the lake. The biggest water users are not on the Strip, it is farmland. The Strip only uses about 4% of our water. And now Ted, it's been way too long since we had rain. Right? May was the last measurable rainfall?
You nailed it. We were talking about this. Mid-May was the last time we actually had 1/100th of an inch, right? The last time we've actually had a pretty good amount, up to 3/10 of an inch. That was in mid-March, so it's been quite some time. We definitely need some rain out there.
That's right, Ted. And we usually see all of that rain usually the beginning of the year, like February, March, and even monsoon season. And last year it was a very dry monsoon.
I don't even know if we could call it monsoon season last season, right? Because we just picked up a trace then too. Yeah, we certainly need some water. We know if it gets rain, Sally, we talked about this too, it's really not going to make a huge dent in our Lake Mead supply because it really comes from the Colorado River like she was just talking about. However, if we can do anything to save and conserve that water, that's great. So if you want to check and see what your watering schedule is during the week, go to our website, 8newsnow.com, and see what your watering schedule is. And do not turn on those sprinklers on the hottest part of the day. That's between 11 o'clock and 5 p.m. Do it earlier in the morning. So